Most people don't realize how much work goes into running even a tiny animal sanctuary. Today I'm going to show you what a normal day looks like caring for over 20 rescued animals. So the first thing I usually do is start grabbing everything that needs to be cleaned for the day. The waters, their toys, the tray I use to give them fresh fruit, and then I open up the coop to let everyone out. I wash all of their waters and dishes every day in the utility sink. Chickens get dirt and bedding and everything pretty quickly, so keeping it clean is really important. Now that everything is clean, I bring their waters back outside and everyone has fresh water for the day. They always run up to me like this because they just know that they're getting treats soon. This little hen here is Ruby. She actually just joined this flock recently because she was having some trouble in another flock. Her sister was picking on her and ended up injuring her face pretty badly. You can still see where she's missing some feathers while that heals, but so far she's been doing much better in this flock. Next, I head over to the other flock, and don't mind all the plastic hanging off the enclosure. We had a windstorm last night, and it ripped out a lot of the zip ties and blew most of it off. Thankfully, it's supposed to warm up soon, so I'm not too worried about them being cold. But just like the other coop, I go in, I grab all their waters and dishes, and then I wash them. The ducks always get their stuff so dirty, which is why I give them 2 waters, because by the end of the day there usually is one that's empty from them splashing in it. But that's Silas. He was dumped at an actual dump yard. He's super excited this morning. Hi, Silas. And then that's Coco. He doesn't really like me as much. I mean, they're both still scared of me, but Coco was also dumped. He was dumped in a neighborhood where there was a pond. But yeah, they turned out being good friends, so I'm glad it worked out for them. Another thing to keep in mind is I know this fenced-in area is pretty small for them, but the only reason for that is because I don't own this property. I'm working on moving so that I can find a property that I own. But once I find my own property, I'm gonna build them something a lot bigger. I was just limited with the size of what I could build them, and I had to attach it to an already existing run, so I had to take some space away from the chickens in order to build them something. I'm super excited to hopefully have my own place, because that will make a huge difference in what I'm able to do. Just like before, I bring all their dishes and waters inside and wash everything in the utility sink, including the duck stuff. I'm actually in the process of looking at a house. I put an offer in. It has 5 acres. One thing that's been a little difficult lately is that some of my neighbors really aren't happy about the sanctuary. I feed some outdoor community cats, and of course I have the chickens, and unfortunately that's caused some issues with them. One of the neighbors ended up calling the township and complaining about my roosters. So for now, I had to temporarily move them somewhere else. Thankfully, my brother and a friend are taking care of them until I'm able to move. They're all doing well, they're safe, and I still see them every week. It's definitely frustrating, but it won't stop what we're doing here. If anything, it's just made me more determined to move somewhere with more space so we can help even more animals. Now you can see me filling up all of their treat dispenser toys. I think it's really important to spoil them a little because they've all been through so much before being rescued and they deserve to have fun. It's also great enrichment for chickens and ducks since they actually have to work a little to get the treats out. Next, I chop up some fresh fruit and bring each flock their own tray to enjoy. As you can see, they really enjoy using these treat toys, and I just love watching them have fun. Throw this one. You guys, there's that. You guys already see what I mean. Water is already destroyed, which is why I give them 2. And then here's your guys' fruit. There you go. Now I'm just filling up the cat water and taking it out to them. The last thing I do is clean out all the coops. It's definitely the least fun part of the job, but it's really important that everyone has a clean space to sleep at night. I use sand as bedding in the chicken coops because it's much easier to clean and doesn't require as much work as other bedding types. And as a bonus, chickens love dust bathing in it. Well, that's just about it. Every day is a little bit different, but overall, that's what a day in the life of running Black Flag Refuge looks like. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Your views, likes, and subscriptions really help support the sanctuary and animals here.